listen, welcome to Big Beard and Friends, episode 252. All right, listen, first and foremost, look, I get on here week after week after week, and I tell everybody to have a good week. Tell everybody that you're not alone. I really mean that. 252 weeks. That's 252 Fridays, or whatever it's been. Some days I've done Saturdays and done other days because I was busy. But I promise you, you're not alone if you feel like you don't belong, if you feel like you don't need to go on or don't want to go on, if you feel down and out in a dark place. Let me tell you something. It's not always easy. It's not going to be. Whoever said it was easy and they got it all together and they know the secrets, they're lying. No, none of us do. I just hope that you can do better, and I hope that you heal about everything that hurts you. And most of all, I hope you heal from the things that you don't talk about. That's deep. I'm going to go ahead and get into tonight's show here on this 8 o'clock hour. You guys like donuts? Because that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. Yeah. 41 delicious. Delicious donut facts. All right, check it out. FactRetriever.com. That's why I'm getting these tonight. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Who doesn't like a good donut? I mean, you can look at me and see that I don't miss a donut because I like donuts. I don't care. I like to eat. I love to eat. There's no shame. There's no food shaming. There's no fat shaming. There's no body shaming. There's nothing shaming. Not in this world. Not here. Shame-free zone right here because I'm doing it. But let me go ahead and give you these 41 facts. If I can squeeze them all in here, who knows? And maybe it'll take longer. All right, look, number one, did you know the origin of the name Doughnut is actually unclear, they say. Some researchers suggest the name refers to the nuts that were placed inside of the ball of dough for compensate for the uncooked center. Don't know. Other researchers simply say that it's Doughnuts because they're knots of dough, and Doughnuts became Doughnuts because there's two different spellings there. Doughnuts, and then you got Doughnuts. So, pick one and go for it. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Donuts, do not, donut. I'm going to eat it, okay? It's fried. I'm probably going to, at least the donut, yeah. Listen, a cruller, however you want to say it, is actually a fried pastry that traditionally looked like small braided torpedo. It was considered a staple of New England. It's all in their diet, like ever since the Pilgrims. So New England, we give it up to you. And actually, what is it? NEM offered these crullers, whatever, to Hunk, Hickory, and Zeke after scolding them for being those useless farmhands in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, she offers them crullers. Am I saying them right? I don't know. All I know, there's long, they're braided, and they go in my mouth, and they're good. I like fritters. I'm a personal friend of apple fritters. I just can't help it. I mean, come on. Listen, number 3, Adolf Levitt is a Russian-born immigrant, invented the first automated donut machine in 1920. He called it the wonderful, almost human automatic donut machine. Look that one up there. The wonderful, almost human automatic donut machine. Yeah. 1920, who would have thunk? And now, if you know what I know and where we live, and you live near a Krispy Kreme, when that light's on, that's all I'm going to say. Number 4 here on the FactRetriever.com, 41 delicious and fun donut facts. Listen here. The Origin of the donut is unknown, though different nationalities have their own version of where it came from and the treat throughout history. A type of donut is even mentioned in the Bible. Specifically, chapter 7 and verse 12 of Leviticus says that a thanksgiving to God should be made of cakes mingled with oil of fine flour and fried. That's a donut. So maybe the earliest mentions is that. I'm pretty positive somebody had done it and didn't mean to, and it has to be some kind of, oh, I like this, let me try it this way now, or oh, that fell in there and let me eat it. I don't know. I would drop things in the oil and eat it. Yeah. All right, number 5, over 10 billion donuts are made in the USA each year. 10 billion donuts? That's a lot of donuts. Now, how much of it do we sell and do we eat and do we, just throw away? I don't know. December the 12th in 2010, Seamus Petrick of Australia set the world record for the most powdered donuts eaten. Well, he did it in 3 minutes. He ate 6 of the treats. What? Powdered donuts? 6 powdered donuts in 3 minutes? Was it like 2 a minute and then it's powdered? And then I wonder if they gave him something to drink or something. Something to look into. I don't know. Powdered. That'd be like eating a Popeye's biscuit or something. I don't know. It's got to make your mouth and hard to swallow. I don't know. Listen. 10 people in the United States have the last name Doughnut or Doughnut. You wanted a donut or a donut, whatever. 95 people have the name Long John, the name of a actually long donut, if you didn't know that. 12 people have the name Bear Claw. 498 people have the name Sprinkles. 470 people in the U.S. have the name Fritter. And 1,000 have the name Sugar. So, and those numbers are, guesstimation. I'm sure that the numbers have changed. Maybe not. All right, listen. As well, I keep saying listening like you're not. If you're tuned in, check it out here on the 41 delicious and fun donut facts from factretriever.com. Number 8 said some unique donut flavored names include wasabi cheese, champagne, poi. It's a common Hawaiian starch paste from the taro root. I'm probably not saying that right at all. Southern spice, made with southern spices, green chilies, and thyme. Rosemary, olive oil, bubble gum, chicken and waffle, and psycho sushi. And sushi has a P on it, like psycho. Isn't that wild? Can you imagine, like, eating into a donut and it tasting like fish or sushi? I'm slapping people in there if I didn't know about it. I'm going to jail. Big time. Number 9, one of Cosmopolitan's magazine's most infamous sex tips was donut on a penis. Yes, I said it. I'm reading it from factretriever.com, which suggested that a woman, well, you can just... Next, number 10, the first recorded use of the word donut is found in the 1900s. It's a story, Peck's Bad Boy and His Paw, by George W. Peck. So that was one of the first times. It's a character is quoted as saying, Paul said he guessed he hadn't had so much appetite, he would just drink a cup of coffee and eat a donut. I think that's basically what it was. So that story from the 1900s, Peck's Bad Boy and His Paw. They mentioned of that too. That's the first recorded use, like I said. Number 11, the D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T, Doughnut, is a more traditional spelling. Although it is shortened form, it is simply D-O-N-U-T. It's also acceptable. Both of them, we know what they mean. Number 12 for this 41 delicious fun donut facts from factretriever.com. Most historians believe that the Dutch were the first to introduce the modern donut to North America in the form of oil cakes. Olekoiks. I probably butchered that word. It's as early as the mid-19th century. These early donuts were balls of cake fried in pork fat. So because the center of the cake did not cook as fast as the outside, the gooey center was actually replaced with fruits or nuts. So yeah, there you go there. Didn't know that. Number 13, Hanson Gregory is an American ship captain, is the main man credited with inventing the classic hole in the middle of the modern donut. In 1847, he simply punched it out in the middle. That's it. That's all he did. And the rest is history. It came. They like it. Yeah. They said that some of these versions of that story where he is considered to make it was he pierced the middle of a donut on the steering wheel so he could use both hands to steer. Might have happened, stuck it there, done his thing, and then thought of it later. Yeah, it's another version claimed he received the idea of punching out the middle from angels. So, I don't know. Thank you, Hanson Gregory, for literally being one of the first they credit with donuts. A glazed donut at number 14 has about 240 calories, of which 120 are from fat. So 240 calories, 120 are from fat. Krispy Kreme raspberry jam-filled donut has about 300. Just throwing that out there. A Krispy Kreme chocolate ice donut is about 350 calories. Man, I'm going to have to go get me some donuts and a cup of coffee when I'm done here. Number 15, if a person added a donut a day to their regular diet, they would gain about 1 extra pound every 10 days. So, eat your donuts, but don't wait every 10 days. Did I just hear that? No? Wait 20 days? No. Number 16 on this list of 41 delicious and fun donut facts. If you're listening, it's way better to listen. Number 16, once again, because donuts are fried, they contain a large amount of saturated and trans fat. According to one report, donuts have more trans fat than chocolate, peanut butter bars, and chips. A single donut will meet the maximum amount of trans fat for 1 day. And actually, some companies, I'll go ahead and add, Dunkin' Donut was one of them. They phased out their trans fat in their donuts. So, go figure. Eat a donut. I don't understand. If you don't like them, you don't want them, you don't need them, that's fine. That's more for us. Please, if you don't like them, don't worry about them. Number 17 on this list, a chocolate glazed donut has about 5 teaspoons of sugar. According to the American Heart Association, women should eat no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar a day. I don't know. All right, look, check this out. As I keep saying, look, the longest line of donuts ever recorded stretches about 1,000 feet, 10 inches. 1,000 feet? How are you getting 1,000 feet of donuts? Like, that's the line for the donut, I take it? Like, the largest donut mosaic ever recorded. No, I read that right. I had to go back and look. Was in Ukraine on January the 7th, 2012. The exhibit featured 7,000 donuts and was held to promote traditional Ukrainian donuts called pampuk. I'm probably butchering that, and I'm sorry, but it's a symbol of Christmas. Yeah, the longest line of donuts is 1,000 feet, though. I don't know what that means. Is people in line or the longest? I'm still stuck on that one. I don't know. Number 21, as I round up the evening here, this half hour of the 41 delicious fun donut facts from factretriever.com. The largest serving of donuts weighed a whopping 1,470 pounds in Kazakhstan on November the 2nd, 2013. Man, that's a lot. The traditional Kazakhstan donuts are called borsaks. Borsaks? I don't know. I don't have anybody here correcting me, so I hope I'm not butchering that. And if I am, I'm sorry. I don't speak Kazakhstan. Whatever. 22 donut facts here as I hear something outside there. The largest box of donuts ever recorded was a Krispy Kreme box weighing 297 pounds, 10 ounces. What? 290? That's like 300 pounds of. It's a box of 300 pounds of sugar and donuts. I don't know, but Kuwait City, the people, it's a Kuwait food company, an Americana in Kuwait City. They made that back in May of 2009, and the enlarged box was an exact replica of the original Krispy Kreme, and it was filled with 2,700 Krispy Kreme donuts. The box itself was 19 feet 4 inches long, 13 feet wide, and 2 inches deep, or 2 feet deep. What? That is, that's a lot of I don't know. I'd probably only eat a handful and be, oh man, I'd have to go to sleep after that. Definitely sugar coma. In 1934, the movie It Happened One Night, Clark Gable gave birth to the trend of dunking donuts in milk when he showed a fellow actor the right way to do it. So, yeah, in the movie, look it up. It happened one night, 1934. Boom, the world took over when he dipped in milk. I'm just saying, look it up. Number 24, among Americans of German descent, jelly donuts have long been thought to bring good luck to those who eat them on New Year's Eve. I don't know about that, but I can guarantee you that I eat more when I eat one. Number 25. Even before people would trick or treat for candy, Halloween was celebrated by bobbing for donuts hung from a string. That would be funny. I can see a lot of my drunk friends and a lot of my friends, period, a lot of people doing the dunking for the donuts. Yeah. Bobbing for donuts, I guess dunking donuts. I don't know. One reason donuts are so addictive is they have lots of saccharin. It's one study, rats overwhelmingly prefer water sweetened with saccharin to cocaine, which demonstrates the addictiveness of sweets in general and donuts in particular. Wow, so even the rats wanted the saccharin versus even the Coke. And Coke's supposed to be very addictive. I don't know. Never tried it. Don't know. Don't want to know. Does it look like I need uppers? I think not. I don't even need my coffee and my sugar in the morning, really. I don't. My coffee and my sugar? I don't know. Number 27, the largest donut ever made weighed a whopping 1.7 tons. It was a jelly donut made in New York in January 21st, 1993. So many years ago. Wow. Number 28, the world's most expensive donut is made of 24-karat edible gold, edible diamonds, and aged chocolate balsamic vinegar. The remaining ingredients are top secret, but they sell for $100 a piece. I'm not eating $100 cupcake. I'm not. I'm just not doing it. I'm not even a donut. I'm not eating $100 piece of sugar. I'm not eating, and it's edible gold. Like what? I mean, do you keep your poop afterward? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I just couldn't do it. I'm a little behind on the times. I don't know. Number 29 on this list of 41 delicious and fun donut facts from factretriever.com. Whalers sometimes will celebrate their 1,000th barrel of whale oil by frying donuts in, not surprisingly, whale oil. Yeah, of course they would. Of course they would. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. Number 30, during the 1940s, stars such as Johnny Carson, Pearl Buck, Red Skelton, Jimmy Durante, and Martha Graham were members of the National Dunking Association for Donuts. The association, they even produced and provided the membership cards. So that was a big deal. Big deal for the National Dunking Association for Donuts. That's cool. I want to be in that. I want a card. The author of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Washington Irving, was one of the first to use the word doughnut in the DOUGHNUT word. His 1809 History of New York describes balls of sweetened dough fried in hog's fat and called doughnuts. Today, the nuts or fried dough are called donut holes. So, There you go. The nuts of the, yeah. There's jokes there. I'm not going to do that. Number 32, to go from a size 6 to a size 14 in 3 months to portray Bridget Jones. Renee Zellweger said that she ate 20 donuts a day. She didn't say for how long, but she had to gain or go from size 6 to size 14 in 3 months to portray that. Bridget Jones's Diary. Wow. Number 33, donuts can be up to 25% fat because they absorb so much of the fat that they are fried in. So I know it sounds nasty, and I know it's not. Sometimes I like them hot. I like a donut. I love a donut. I want 1 or 2, maybe 5, maybe too many. But I can only eat so much, but I promise you, they're so good. Donuts are good. I can't get over it. I wish I had one eating. Like, I don't know, like it's like a strawberry sprinkle jelly filled one. I don't know. If you can do that, send me some to my door. I don't know. Number 34, Jews have embraced jelly-filled donuts as ceremonial food of Hanukkah. That's pretty cool. Their rationale is that they are cooked in hot oil and thus pay homage to the 2nd century BC, the rededication of the Holy Temple, during which the oil in the temple lamp lasts 8 nights instead of the expected 1. It's kind of cool. Number 35, John Haidt holds the world record for donut eating after he ate 52 ounces of them. That's 29 donuts, by the way, in just over 6 minutes. 29 ounces of donuts? Or no, 52 ounces. That's 29 donuts. It makes me sick there. I said after 4, maybe 5, I'm done, but I do love them. That's why I get one that's massive. You can get a big one or a fritter, like I said. It's big. And it may be me, but when they're hot, you just suck them down. Blah, 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 blah. I love my donuts. Number 36, not as much as you think I do, but I do like them. Admiral Richard E. Byrd took 100 barrels of donut flour, that's enough for 2 years, folks, on one of his South Pole expeditions. Number 37 on the list to round us up here of 41 delicious and fun donut facts from factretriever.com. The enduring stereotype of the police officer with a donut emerged in 1940s and the 50s. And we all know, you got donut, we all know. When only places opened in the graveyard shift were donut shops. Donut shops were typically open late at night or very early in the morning as they prepared fresh donuts for that morning rush. So there you go when it comes to the, cop want a donut, oh, eyes look glazed, I don't know, are you sweet, or I don't know, I've heard, I'm trying to keep it G-rated, I've heard everything. Number 38, the city with the most donut shops per person is, my friends are going to love this, Boston, Massachusetts. Okay, listen, rounding out the top 5 are Long Beach, California, Dallas, Texas, Sacramento, California, and Fort Worth, Texas. That's the most donut shops. So you got to go to Cali or you go to Texas. That's where the most are. And I think it's because it's just big. I don't know. Then this next one here, number 39, you guys might remember this, might have heard of this. When President John F. Kennedy announced in Berlin, he said in Berlin, Ich bin in Berliner. He did not say, as it's commonly believed, that he was a jelly donut. He didn't say that. The phrase is not only correct, but it is the only way to express what the president had intended to say. To state Ich bin Berliner would imply that he was born in Berlin, whereas the word ein implied he was a Berliner in spirit. So if you remember that, you know what I'm talking about. He didn't say that he was a jelly donut. Just look that one up. It was before my time, but I have heard about that before. Number 40, researchers have noted that the size of the hole in a donut correlates with the quality of the economy. Specifically, the worse the economy, the bigger the donut hole. Look that one up there for you. And finally, I saved the best for last on this number 41 of 41 delicious and fun donut facts from factretriever.com. Here you go. Number 41. The French used to call their donuts pâte de nonne. which means nuns farts. That's true. I didn't make that up. I did not make that up. You can totally check it out. If there's anything you don't understand or can't get or don't, you can look these things up. I promise they're there. I promise. Anyway, guys, I hope you've had. I didn't know none of these. I didn't proofread these. I didn't read none of these, and I think a few of them you can tell. I hope that you stuck around and heard this. I don't know. Just wanted to bring you some fun facts. I think I'm going to go have a fritter. Can I make fritters? Can I make donuts right now? I don't know. I'll try. Guys, listen. 3 words that I say take us out every week after week after week. And it is my motto. It's your motto. If you stick around long enough, you'll hear more of how I got it. And I've said it twice. What are those 3 words, though, that end the show with? Love, peace, chicken grease. Thanks for watching. Later, guys.
Presentations.